Hello, this is Nick of the Shady Rogues, and I'm going to be doing something in Marvel Puzzle Quest for hopefully your viewing pleasure and my viewing pleasure. What I'm going to be doing, I am going to be showing off the brand new anniversary 10-year extravaganza tie-in, the boss event for Quandry, who is the Marvel Puzzle Quest exclusive boss thing they got going on. And this is brand new. I'm not entirely sure how it's going to work, but I have a feeling that it is going to be very similar to what they had going on over here in this PvE event. The Lucid Wanderings and Seeker of Truth. Now, about a week ago, I played this, and it was a bit confusing. I have since then figured it out, and I thought I would make a short video showing off how you defeat Quandry in these events, which I'm pretty sure they're going to be training events essentially for the boss event that's going to drop in about 20 minutes. So basically my hope is to show you how to fight Quandry, which is kind of cool, kind of annoying. I will show you what I mean if you are not familiar with it. Quandry, when you fight Quandry, you are not allowed to use any powers. So basically you want to take the meatiest, tankiest individuals that you have. There we go. That's a tanky lad. But HP only. The powers don't work. So in each of the Quandry fights, this is Quandry, she has 3 powers, and it's not very apparent what these powers do. So it's a little confusing, but I pretty much know how they work now after some trial and error and getting on the Wikipedia and the Reddit and so forth. So this is, I'm not entirely sure which one of these is this. I think it's track and destroy. I'm not entirely sure. These are traps, and basically 3 of them are just kind of not related to gameplay mechanics, like this manifests a flying whale into the sky, raises the temperature of the room by 12 degrees, bakes a cake of darkest night, and then this one deals 10% damage to the enemy team. So as these count down, your team will take like area of effect damage. So we want to match this, and that part of the fight is done. And as I'm talking, we want to pay attention to the yellow tiles. At the beginning of that, okay, and now we're doing some switcherooing. So myself talking almost messed me up. For this particular ability, she's going to pick a color, and then she's going to put a bunch of trap tiles down on that color. And then she's going to do a shuffle effect, which we just saw. And now what we're supposed to do is try to match as many of those tiles to complete this phase of the fight. They can also be destroyed, but either or. So it seems to be match or destroy for game mechanics. So I need to figure out if I want to take this blue to try to match 4, or to maybe match this one down or this one down and try to get 6 matched. I think I'm going to try to match this down, match the blue, and then match even more. And that might have done it. Okay, and basically I have 9 rounds until I just lose. So I may actually just lose, because it seems like the remaining traps that I need to destroy to defeat her in this section of the fight are going to be like down here, because I don't think they're up there, because I'm not entirely sure if they were there when we did the shuffle effect, because I was too busy talking. So what we're going to try to do is set up some more yellow. We're going to try. And this countdown tile, if you destroy it or match it, it doesn't give you any more time. So basically I suggest just focus on whatever color you need to match, whatever color her trap tiles were. So we're going to match this to rule out this section, because that one just dropped down, but it might be one of these. And hopefully we don't need to destroy that one. Let's try these. Okay. Hopefully it's that one. Okay, so basically I have about 5 turns to get rid of these tiles, and I don't think it's going to happen. If I match this green, I can get this yellow down, and maybe I can do it, but it's not looking good. Depending on which color she picks and the layout of the board is random each time. So this might be, I may not be able to do this right now. And because I can't do any of the powers, I think this one might be scuffed. Okay. I think I'm going to have to redo it. But let's just go ahead and see what I can do. Maybe I'll get a board shuffle, which I don't know, may or may not mess me up even more. Yeah. If I can match this red and get something to drop down, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. I'm actually just going to go ahead and retreat, which makes me feel sad. It makes me sad. Let's try this again. Okay, so I need this one. So we got lucky. We matched that. Dispels the other ones. Let's pay attention this time a little better. It looks like it's going to be yellow again. So we're going to shuffle this stuff around. Come on, yellow. And let's... I was trying to think, okay, maybe we'll just get lucky if we make this match. Did we get lucky? We did not. But it's going to be one, if not all, of these 5 right here. So let's just match these. Odds are that did... Okay, that did it. That did it. Okay, now this is the power, the phantasmal colors that really threw me the first time I played this. And this, I understand it basically, and they didn't have this. Okay, so we need to figure out what color damages her when she's yellow. And what you do is you have to pay attention to if she takes damage, or I think how much AP you get. And I find it easy to just write it down. Like, I quite literally have a little piece of paper and I'm going to write down the code. This changes every time you fight her. So when she's yellow, we need to figure out what color we need to match for her to take damage. So let's just try green. Okay, she did not take damage. Now we did get some blue. I don't know how that's going to factor in. So let's try green again when she's blue. Okay, she took a little bit of damage. So when she's blue, we need to match green. Now this was very frustrating the first time I played it, but I actually like it now that I've figured out. So she is now purple. What do we need to match now that she's purple? Let's just try black. And we matched a bunch of other stuff and none of it worked. So I did see that we matched black and we got a blue also. We know green. Actually, yeah, we know green's not going to work. So she's still purple. Let's try. I don't think it's ever been purple, but let's try purple. Red. Not sure if she took damage right there. Okay, so now we've got black. What does she need? What do we need to do for black? We don't have a blue. Let's see if blue will do it. Blue will not do it. You'll also notice that every time that we make a match and don't damage her, we damage ourselves. So that is why we needed to bring our tanky boys or tanky girls or tanky they thems. Whoever has the most hit points from your roster, those are the ones you want to take. So now we're green. Let's try red. Still didn't work. Okay, let's try yellow. Yellow. So when she's green, yellow is the one. Okay. And we never did figure out what we need for yellow. So let's try blue. All right. When she's yellow, we match blue. So basically, we're trying to figure out the color code for dealing damage to her. So blue, we need green. For purple, we never did figure that out. But I'm not entirely sure if we match the red and maybe cut through some stuff, that might give us a better chance of figuring out what we need. So let's just match this 4. She did take damage, and I don't know if cutting through those greens is what did it. I'm not entirely sure, or actually matching the red itself is what did it. And we don't know what we need to match when she's red. So let's just try purple. All right, when she is red, we match purple. And I find just kind of talking it out while I'm doing this helps. But that's just my opinion. Your mileage may vary. All right. And if I wasn't writing this down, I would have already forgotten, because the more times you do this, it's going to be different each time. So I look on my little piece of paper, old school style, yellow matched blue. Let's see if we wrote this down right. And it did. Okay. Green, we need yellow. We don't have yellow. But if we match red, we'll switch. No, we will not switch her to red. So she's still green, and we still need yellow. And we might have this beat. We do not know what black, what we need for black. It is not purple. It is not yellow. It is not green. It is not blue. I don't know. Let's just match the green. She's red. Let's match purple. And I don't know if this will take her out. It probably will, though. Okay. She has got 2 hit points. And as you match things, you can really do damage to yourself. Can we find another purple? We do. And she's downed. Okay. So that is the 3 powers you have to deal with in the lucid wandering bit, the Wiccan kind of little story, which is only going to last for another 6 or so minutes, but they'll probably bring it back. So that's the 3 powers you have to deal with there. Let's take a look at the 3 powers. You do one here, there, and then put them all together in the heart of the labyrinth, and we're going to try this. Maybe I'll even get those 9 command points before the new boss event starts. And I'm blanking on what the 3 powers are on this one. Let's find out together. I've done this so many times. Okay, puzzle box. Okay, like rubies in mines, I sought in the skies, in emerald green, the color of lies, whispers and secrets, in amethyst hues, lost names and tales of sapphire blues. There tween the stars and their topaz delights, jewels lay waiting in onyx black night. Awesome poetry we got going on there. Basically, it's a clue of the order you need to match tiles. So we start with red, and I have done this in this particular section is the exact same. So I know the order because I've done this so many times. You do red, green, purple, blue, yellow, and then black. And you can match. So, and this one, which matches that blue. And then you can match this yellow, and then this black, or this black. I've done it many times. It is the same every time. That gets down, that ends the puzzle box portion of the fight, and now we do the what goes up. And this one, I think, is pretty clever. Think of this as the Ultron boss fight that used to be around, where the bombs start at the top and then have to reach the bottom, and when they reach the bottom, they explode and do a bunch of damage to whoever's up front. Well, these particular little spell tiles, once they reach the top, you lose, but if you get them to all the way at the bottom, it destroys them. And I actually think this is a really clever boss segment. And if you get really lucky, like I did, you can just match and drop those little bastards all the way at the bottom. And again, you can't use your powers. You can't just destroy them and so forth. So you need to be patient and try to set up. And also, you cannot move these. These are locked in place. So we are going to just cut through here to bring those down, and they gradually, and also depending on what colors you have, Quandary, her ability to replace the team up tiles with a colored tile may end up messing her over. So as soon as these touch the bottom, you basically win. So we're going to try to get these down at the bottom. Okay. And we're just going to match these and get them both one step closer. And sometimes you kind of just have to take some stuff off the sides if you don't have a move. So what we're going to do, I'm going to pull those down. I can move you down. We're going to... that probably didn't really help me much, but I did clear some stuff out. Huh. Well, I guess we're just going to match that. I do like that, this puzzle game does have more puzzle elements in it. Depending on how lucky you get on this portion of the fight is pretty random. Although the little what goes up tiles usually end up in the middle of the board. And I realize you really want me to take this purple, even though I don't really know. What we're going to do, we're going to set up this 4 right here, which will get this one gone. Hopefully. Okay, good. We're going to cut all the way through here and have that one end up right there. And now we just have to deal with this, which we can do easily with its match of 3 yellow. And then, boom. Okay, breakthrough. This is another... Okay, so this is the last one. We have to destroy these fortified tiles. And once we do that, we're done. And also, there are a bunch of these attack tile, special tiles on the board. Each turn, we will take damage. So bring your meaty people in order to withstand that damage. Because depending on where these fortified tiles land, this can be a bit of a pain in the butt. And you're going to have to endure some damage. So we're going to try to be smart and crafty. And you really want me to take that, but I think what I'm going to do is come over here and try to get rid of one of these. We are going to... What are we going to do? I would like to get you down here, but I don't think that's going to happen. We are going to... We're just going to get rid of some of this. There we go. And I think we just have 3 left. I think. 2 left. We've got the green and the blue there. We're going to try to do what? Let's just try to cut that. Set up and get rid of this one, which it is now gone, and now we just need to get rid of this one, and we'll have one. Which, if hopefully I can set this up in there. There we go. Okay, so I've set this up now. Okay. And if you have to do a lot of setup, you're going to take a lot of punching to the face. So you do need to bring your meaty people. There we go. Victory. Yay. Did I get the command points? I did get the command points. Very nice. Okay. All right. What are they trying to sell us? I don't know. So hopefully I can quite easily join this. Come on, game. I'm showing you off. Something went wrong. Something went wrong when trying to join the event. All right. Try again. Okay, well, let's try this one. Come on. Come on, game. Okay, well, let's give it a couple of minutes. Hopefully this is not going to be too bad. Let's come over here and look at the quest and give the game a little bit of time. All right, our Quandary. This is part of the community event. You do these each day, and you will have the opportunity to accumulate some points. And if we add up all these points at the end of the month, we hopefully will collectively get some stuff. We have our lightning deal, which I don't think is very good. Let's click that. Okay. Please, pretty please, with sugar on top, will you let me join the event? Because I want to show it to these fine people of YouTube. Come on now. Something went oopsie. We're still oopsieing. Okay, so we have the regular boss event, and I can't even show the rewards. If you haven't done a boss event in Marvel Puzzle Quest in a while, they have your regular, which you get points yourself, and you can get progression rewards individually based on how many times you beat the boss, and then collectively you go through rounds to try to get rewards for your alliance. And with the heroic, you get rewards based on how well you do, how well your alliance does relative to other alliances, just like any other PvE or PvP event. So hopefully we can join this. Come on. Pretty pleased with sugar on top. Did we do it? Because I would like to show this off. I would also like to see how the boss works, if it's similar to the other one. Okay, well we'll give it a rest and we'll come look at the new vault. Ooh, the Meta Essential Mini Vault, which looks like we have some costumes, and I think I have all of those. And then we have fan favorites and some other stuff. Unfortunately, I do not have enough hero points in which to purchase this one. I assume there's another. All right, we got the boss event. All right, another 10th anniversary. Okay, we got the usual suspects here. A slot. And okay. All this looks very, very standard for an anniversary event. Anniversary vault. I do have enough to gamble on my daily deal. Let's see if I can kill some time with some gambling before the event starts. Give it time for everybody to join up on this new event. And I got ISO. Wah, 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 wah. Because I didn't really need it. Okay. And there's also the puzzle gauntlet, which... bleh. Let's not look at that right now unless we have to. Quandary. Come on, Quandary. Let's debate on the marketplace of ideas. Let's discuss things. You know, I don't think this is going to let me do it. Okay. Let's try this one. Come on, game. I'm recording. Here we go. Okay, so we got the heroic. Thank you for the free 10th anniversary vault. Ooh, thanks for... yeah, send more. And a fan favorite. Okay. All right. Boss event. Okay. Let's see how this goes. So I've got to take a genius or supernatural. Is it only genius and supernatural? Okay. It does appear to be only genius and supernatural. Okay. So we need to take the meatiest lads. Okay. What about you? Okay, I can switch you out. And you have... okay, 252,000 hit points. But what about you? Okay, we're going with you. And you and you. Okay. Although I'm betting you're not going to be able to heal. So let's go with this and just see what happens. I do like that. Oh, do we have rewarding riddle? Quandary creates a puzzle for her unwitting opponents. What reward awaits? Dilemmic defense? While Quandary is not stunned or away, she takes 65% less damage, loses AP whenever she takes damage. Each turn, she gains +1 AP in all colors and periodically triggers rewarding riddle or time twister. Okay, whenever Quandary reaches 0 AP in all colors, she is stunned. Okay, so she starts with like 3 AP. Okay. And takes normal damage for 2 turns. When she recovers and on battle start, she gains 3 AP in all colors. Okay. Okay, so I guess kind of like a weird variant on Chasm, kind of. Okay, Time Twister. Quandary creates a set of 5 random 6-turn countdown tiles, each with 1 fewer turns remaining than the previous that deals damage. Passive. Whenever one of Quandary's special tiles are matched or destroyed, she loses 1 AP in a random color. Whenever one of Quandary's countdown tiles triggers, a random effect occurs. Okay, so let's just match and see what happens. Okay, do I flat out just do damage to her like anything else? Okay, she actually has 3 new powers different from the other one. So we do want to prioritize her special tiles because that will mess her over. But it also looks like we can just punch her in the face. I mean, that's what it looks like. So let's punch her in the face. Okay. after reading all that, and it's just a slap fight. But you know, hey, those things are going to help. So let's just match that. And it does look like, all right, so she's going to take more damage from that. Or no, she's going to lose AP from that. Okay. I am glad that I was able to take my ascended character. So this should do it. Very nice. She been punched. And hopefully I can join. Okay. Let's see if we can get over here. Okay, and it does look like that I've joined on both. Okay. So let's try this boss and see if it's any different. We'll take the same characters and let's see what goes. Okay, we still got the 3 abilities that she had before. So let's just punch her a lot. Which one's going to do the most damage? All right, it looks like Big Boy Iron Man. Smash. And she does make a match, okay. And will that just do it? Okay, she's immune to stun, at least right now. And will this do it? It will. Okay, so this is pretty easy at the very beginning because this is only round 1. I am curious to see how much of a badass she's gonna be later on. It makes me curious, you see. So let's look at the rewards for the kind of regular version that if you've played this game and done boss events, you'll be familiar with. So the regular event, let's look at the rewards. You've got the player progression rewards. So you accumulate this amount of points all the way down. You're going to get you 5-star vulture, and collectively with your alliance, you're going to get you some magic, some Penny Parker, and then eventually vulture. The change comes in with the heroic mode Quandary, which everything looks the same except for your player progressions. You get a costume. You get, I think it's Elsa. Yes, Elsa Bloodstone tie-in to the Werewolf by Night. I almost said Netflix, but Disney Plus, which I do recommend. That was a good one. I liked it. And the Alliance rewards are very similar to other events. And there's some good stuff in here. You get support stuff, which they are supposed to be fixing up the support stuff. This was of particular interest. You can pick one of these, which hopefully I would like to get the symbiote goo, for I have no goo. All right. So, what do the nodes look like? Okay, genius or supernatural. And it looks like you're going to need to bring your smart people. Dispel the illusion. Okay. Puzzle box. Okay, so let's try the puzzle box real quick. Puzzle box. Red, green, purple, blue. topaz black, red, green, purple, sapphire, and then yellow, black. Okay, so that is the exact same as the previous one. Okay, cool. Cool. Which will enable to do this. So we'll go through this a little bit and just see what we can see. And depending on how my voice lasts, I'm not sure if anybody can tell, but I've been under the weather for the last week. So, and it has really done a number on my streaming and YouTubing, but I'm trying to get back into it. Let us just defeat her. Very nice. Okay, and then we've got Dispel the Illusion. I think this is the weird little spells. Yeah. So that's the bake a cake. Okay, so it's this one. Okay, very easy. Okay, so depending on how lucky you get, it's how quick these are going to go. Okay, very, very nice. And I wonder if they're the same on the opposing mode. And I think one more will do it. If I can pick the right one. Will that do it? No, not quite. I'm not in any danger of losing, at least at this point in time. I'm curious to see how things are going to go on later rounds. Also, something they don't normally do, you know, genius or supernatural. So getting into the remove 40 blue Quandary. Okay, getting into the affiliations. I forget what they call these things. Yeah, the affiliations. Okay, yeah. Which is cool. That's different. You know, I'm in favor of new and different things. Okay, so these symbols, the Quandary symbol. So that was those, and then just genius, supernatural. Let's come over here and see what these are. Puzzle box. So we know how to do that really quick. We do this, followed by this green, and then this purple, which matches that blue, and then we come over here to do the yellow, and then the black, and we win. If I just, you know, teach that to the people of the internet, that'll make me happy. Okay. And it looks like we've got 4 people over here and only 1 person on the heroic. Okay. Well, I think that's going to pretty much do it. I'll try to finish this off and do my sign off on the YouTube. Maybe I can just beat her in a couple of turns. Not quite. Just, you know, just mostly take her out. Okay, so I want to thank everybody for watching on the YouTube. I'm going to try to put out like a Marvel Puzzle Quest related video maybe every week. That's kind of what I've been doing. They update the game on Thursdays, And then I've been checking in with it usually on Thursdays, and then streaming on Twitch what I find, and sharing the results on YouTube also. So if you haven't done so, hey, give me a sub on the YouTube. Give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment. What do you want to see more of in the future? Tell me how I'm doing, that kind of stuff. It helps grow the YouTube channel. And if you want to see stuff like this live, and I find that content to be much more engaging. I play with my friends and wife other video games. So if you want to see that live, you can check me out on Twitch. So same name, Shady Rogues. Check me out on Twitch. Check me out on the YouTube. I will see you all fine people in the future. Bye-bye.